Xin chào tất cả các em. Như vậy là chúng ta đã hoàn thành 10 bài học trong chương trình tiếng Anh lớp 10. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ bước sang phần Review for Unit 9 and 10. Now let's start with Review for Units 9 and 10 and the first class, Language. Now I would like to vocabulary of language. Now first one, we come to completion of vocabulary.
Language. Language, vocabulary. 1. Complete these sentences using the correct forms of the words in practice.
Now, first one, the word is the word of tree, rivers, animals, and birds. So the first one is natural because word is a noun, and before noun you must use adjective, and natural is an adjective of nature. 2. Drinking water in this area is highly by waste. So number 2 is polluted. Because after be, and after highly polluted is past participle. Number 3, governments are nowadays playing an active role in protection. So, number 3 is that environmental. Environmental protection, because before protection is now. All countries around the world should make plans for sustainable. I think sustainable before development. And 5, scientists are studying the effects of global warming. So number 5 is ecological.
Let's move to activity 2 of vocabulary today, completion again.
2. Complete the following sentences with suitable words from the box.
Now, first one, Arab is strengthening the health of older people and children. So, number 1 is pollution. Number 2, all efforts should be made to reduce the negative impact on climate change and human health. So, number 2 is global warming. Number 3, and land used for agriculture or destroying rare plants and wildlife. So, number 3 is deforestation. Number 4, the ozone layer helps Earth from the sun rays. So, protect. And number 5 is that acid rain has a terrible effect on forests and life in rivers and lakes.
Now we come to the second main part of language today, pronunciation, and the first activity, category.
Pronunciation. 3. Sort out the words according to their stress patterns and read them aloud. The ones in the first row have been done as examples.
Now the first syllable is poverty. The second is energy. Third one is chemical. And fourth one is newsletter. And how about the second syllable? Second syllable is pollution, protection, sustainable. No, sustainable. We have a economy, pollution, solution, awareness. We have awareness, and protection. Protection. Have you got protection? Protection, awareness, pollution, solution. Have a solution. How about 4 is that relaxation? Yes or no? Relaxation is relaxation. Sustainable, sustainable. Ecology, economy, environment, and the rest. Conservation, reservation, and conversation.
And we come to The third main part of language today is grammar, and the first activity is rewriting.
Grammar. 4. Rewrite the sentences using reported speech.
Now, we must review about how to change the direct speech into indirect speech or reported speech. And first one, people are cutting down the rainforest, so you must focus on how to use or how to change the tense. So are, you change from present simple into past simple. So the first one, Mary said that people were cutting down, that people were cutting down the rainforest. Yeah. Or how about number 2? Rainforest. How about number 2? Car pollution is a big problem in my city. So number 2 is Tom said that car pollution was a big problem in big city. Car problem. Car pollution. Pollution was a big problem in his city. Yep, okay. And we continue doing the exercise from number 3 to number 5 and press on submit button to check your understanding.
And we continue. Get feeling.
5. Put the verbs in brackets in the correct forms.
Now, if tourists, and if you want to do the exercise, you must focus on how to use the main clause or if clause. For example, first one, the water would be cleaner. So according to conditional sentence type number 2, main clause you use would or could plus band phrase. So from that, you know that if tourists did not row. Or the second, we go camping this Sunday if the weather is fine. So if the weather is, so you use we will go. Conditional sentence type number 1. Many people would be out of work if that factory closed down. So we have closed down. Because would be. And number 4, if there be too much noise in my office, I won't be able to do any work. So number 4 is that is. And number 5, people will suffer from noise pollution if they. So number 5 is build. Yeah. Did not road. We'll have a didn't road. I think you can replace.
Now let's move to activity 6 of grammar today is get feeling again.
6. Put the verbs in brackets in the correct tenses.
Now first one, what do you do if you go to Công, phần National Park? So you can see that the first one is will. What will you do? Will you do? And number 2, I be grateful if you just sent me the brochure. So number 2 is that would be. Number 3, if I be you, I go to Halong Bay. So if I were you, would go, were. And the second is would go. Continue. Number 4, we will reduce air pollution if we, so we use. And number 5, sorry, I can't call her if I knew. And the second, I would call. Okay.
Now, at home, learn vocabulary of language and prepare skills. Don't forget to access IseeBooks to do the exercise. Thanks for your listening. Goodbye.